there kids, it's your good old buddy, Uncle Ben Eller here with another brand new Patreon exclusive lesson just for you guys, my true believers, my loyal followers, my OG buddies. Thank you guys so much for the support and for tuning into this one. If you're watching this video, it probably means you watched that crazy slidey pentatonic thing that I put up on the channel earlier today. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I love this phrasing idea, and like I said, I came across it actually during a lesson. I've got a great student I've had for a really long time. His name's Matthew. Really awesome dude. Plays great. And he's one of the most like kind of extreme downwards pick slanting players that I've ever worked with. Like my stuff is pretty downward pick slanty, but his is like really downward pick slanty. So I know that if I come up with an idea that works for me, he's going to be able to like mow it down and really get some use out of it. So I'm always trying to come up with new ideas and stuff that he can use and that I can use too, you know? So this particular idea came about because I'm such a big Marty Friedman guy. Actually, just a couple weeks ago on my channel, I put up that video about the sliding Marty Friedman style arpeggios, you know? And I think maybe that's what got my creative juices a-flowing, just seeping out from deep in my plums, you know? And it got me the idea going for this. Because if you check out Marty's playing on songs like Symphony of Destruction or Killing Road, that's another one that has a lot of those arpeggio things in there. He does a lot of stuff that's very similar. Marty, of course, is like the most extreme downwards pick slanting player that there is. So he lives on this stuff, whereas I merely vacation in it. And let me try to remember some of those examples of some of those stuff that he plays. That's one of them right there. Again, it's like all downstroke stuff that involves one note and two notes on an adjacent string. That's one of them from Killing Road right there. Again, he uses this stuff all the time, and it uses two notes and then one note on an adjacent string. All downstrokes using slides to change positions and stuff. Kind of buys you time and gives the picking a little bit of a break. So I was looking at some of those patterns and thinking to myself, how could I use that inside of a minor pentatonic scale, right? Because in the minor pentatonic scale, with it being two notes per string, there's plenty of opportunity to have two notes and one note on the next string. Like that right there. Down, pull, down, down, pull, down, down, pull. Like that's probably the one that sort of spawned the entire thing. And again, that's sort of based around those Friedman style ideas. Just downstrokes. Down, pull, down, down, pull, down, down, pull. You can mix that up anywhere in the scale. Again, as long as you arrange the notes so it's 2 and 1. And get really aggressive with those downstrokes. There's so much you can do with it. So I was messing around with that idea, right? And different ways you could phrase it. Like what I did a second ago was 1, 2, 1, as far as the pull-offs go. Single, double, single, double, single, double. But you can mix that up any way you wanted to. Single, single, double, single, single, double. Whatever it is you want to do with it. And I initially started messing around with taking that idea, and then like after the third rep like that, 1, 2, 3, I would slide up into the next position of the minor pentatonic scale. Like that. Let's try it from down here in the scale. Then you can restart from right there. Restart from there. Hot stuff right there, right? That was actually kind of the lick I initially wanted to do on Weekend Wake Shop, was that one. That's a really cool sounding pattern that you can get a lot of mileage out of. Downstrokes only. I forgot to mention in the original video, I like to kind of palm mute the G a little bit too. You can hear it kind of makes it just have a thud, you know, more than sustaining or, you know, ringing out to an open string like that. I like that kind of machine gun sound it gives to you. Let's try it again. Really cool. So like the pattern I did a second ago, the original one was, how's it? So it's 1, 2, slide, 1, 2, slide, 1, 2, slide, like that. But what I noticed is after you just do 2 or 3 of those, your brain kind of has the pattern figured out already. It's like it can see the trajectory of where it's gonna land, you know? The ending is revealed to the story, I think is a way that I heard like Guthrie or somebody phrase that, and I thought that was really good. So I started messing around with changing the phrasing up. So check this out. Rather than doing 2 repetitions, then the slide, I started just doing 1 repetition, sliding up after that. Like that. Do it a little slower. Really cool. Little accidental one in there, that's cool. But again, you can see how I'm messing with the phrasing here. I'm not just using one idea over and over and over. I'm backtracking, I'm going up, I'm going down. You could even start with the double pull-off idea. Then transition to single. Like that. It's a really cool sound, right? Ooh, it's kind of a hot one, got away from me. Oh, it's so cool. Again, like I'm so jazzed on this lick right now. I'm just really excited about figuring out as many different ways to phrase with it as I can. Ascending, descending, mixing up the phrasing, going up some, going down some. It's really cool. It's like a super powerful phrase that just works really nicely with the way that I play guitar, with that picking style that I use. Hopefully you guys can get some mileage out of that. Again, I really love how it sounds. You can play it real aggressively, you know, and cover a lot of ground with it. I just think it sounds neat. It's very different from the typical, you know, phrases we hear a lot of players use. So it's kind of unique too. Of course, it won't be unique after like, you know, tens of thousands of people are using it after they watch that video, but whatever. I hope that it influences some people and gives you guys something cool to chew on, as well as experiment with in your own playing. In the original video, I started messing with that diminished stuff. God, that sounds cool. Holy cow, what was that, right? I don't even know what I did. That's cool. That diminished stuff is easy because it's just one shape. Moving up 3 frets. It's pretty simple. Woo, again, it's getting away from me. Downstrokes only. Pretty crazy, right? I love licks like that that you think are going to be way more involved with the picking, but it turns out to be something really simple. Like it's mainly just hammer-ons and slides with minimal pick strokes. Pretty cool. Means that even if you're not the kind of guy that has a super fast right hand, you'll be able to get that stuff smoking in no time. I'm not even a super right hand, you know, mega player. I have limitations on what I can and can't do, and I can get that stuff really fast. So I know that you'll be able to as well. Cool stuff, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. I feel a sneeze coming on, but I'm going to try to fight my way through it just for you guys. It's allergy season here in Tennessee. Getting a little case of some allergies going on here. I think I fought it off. I did it just for you guys. That was magical, right? Whew. That was an intense one. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Thank you guys so much for all the support here on Patreon. It means the world to me. I couldn't do this without you guys. So many thanks to you all for keeping the wheels a-turning on the Uncle Ben machine. Let me know anything you guys have questions about in the comments on like the Patreon page, preferably. That way people can conversate and chat, and everybody sees each other's comments and stuff. So let me know any questions that you have about it. And like I said before, tag me on Instagram. Send me videos or whatever, you know, through Patreon of you showing me your ideas. You came up with this phrasing idea. I'd love to check those out. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.